Hello and welcome, Pisces. I hope that you all are radiating positive energy at this time. Let's hop into it, Pisces. Get a universal message and let's see how you guys are doing on the soul's journey. Okay, Pisces, you have abundance. And it's the number 1, and the card says, lucky times are ahead of you, along with good news, success, and prosperity. Look at all those hands, and it's as if coming together, some form of breakthrough, some form of potential that you have, to touch the world, to bring people together. Okay, maybe your abundance, doesn't come in the form of a piece of paper, green, cash, Maybe your abundance comes from the love that you spread throughout the world. The people that you connect to each other, the people that you connect to. You're very resourceful and you got the potential to bring a whole nation together. I don't know how, but you got the juice. So, lucky times are ahead of you, along with good news. So it seems as if in the past you have been through a lot of trials and tribulations, a lot of struggles, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of letdowns, a lot of broken hearts, a lot of, you just have the experience. You the person that always had the good heart, but always got the short end of the stick. Life was always challenging. Life was always hard. You were always alone or felt alone. Some of you wanted nothing more than to gather and to have love and genuine connections, whether that be with your parents, with your children, with your friends, with your co-workers, with the people in your environment that you surround yourself with. You always wanted more than what these people can give. People came, people left. Okay? But good news. Lucky times are ahead, along with good news. Things are changing, Pisces. You are no longer in that energy. You are no longer riding that frequency. You are on the rise, right? It says success and prosperity. You're going to start to win. You're going to start to accomplish. You have more than just potential. Whatever potential you have, whatever lives good in you, you take an action on it. And it's going to show up in your reality. It's going to show up in a new group of people who are all about unity, togetherness, love, and genuine, unconditional connections to people. Whether that be family, parents, or, just the people you encounter this point forward. Most of them, you have the wisdom, you know how to discern, you have intuition. You let that speak to you. You will be able to know the difference between who's trustworthy, who can get close, where you put them in your life. You'll know. Only the good is going to come around you. So welcome to the new beginning. Welcome to the new beginning, Pisces, with this abundance card. Okay. That was very, very inspirational and positive. Okay. I really liked it that on your soul's journey for today. Okay. So Pisces, let's hop right in. I know it's crazy, but I'm finna use this monster deck. And we're going to check up on the energy of your person. And we're going to see how they feeling about you when it comes to love, romance, and relationships. Remember, take these energies how they resonate for you. If it's not your story, don't try and make it fit, all right? You can stick around to the end. There may be something that becomes relevant for you. But if not, you can carry on to the next video respectfully. Thank you. So let's see what's going on. How they feeling about you. How you feel about them. What's going on inside of this connection with Pisces and their person. Okay, first card you have showing up is the Chariot. Okay, somebody else is changing too. Okay, somebody else is coming into who they are, getting stronger, getting more powerful, right? Remember, the werewolf is your spirit animal, right? The Chariot represents a Cancer energy, but it also represents a strong will, a determination, Okay, so somebody's willing to change for you in order to keep moving forward with you. Okay, because they determined to not lose you. Something like that. Okay, let's keep going. Energy for Pisces in their person. Temperance. And it's intense. Right? This Temperance, he's staring into the eyes of a cane with the face of a snake, I believe, or whatever that is. I can't really make it out because I don't have my glasses on. But, it's like he has to make a choice, right? He has to choose his destiny. He has to choose what path. Right now, somebody's in deep thought about how to move forward, how to make this work, how to get it in balance, right? Somebody's meditating on that fact. Somebody wants to stare down into your soul through your eyes. Okay? And they find their way there. Something about you feel like home to this person. When they look in your eyes, they can feel it. They know it's real. They can see it. And they don't want to lose it. Maybe they've been a jerk. Maybe they haven't been acting right. But they are changing. I don't know if it's going to make any difference at this point. Because you've also changed. Okay? But somebody's determined to stay in your life. To ride that horse right beside you. Right with you. Right? To find the best way to keep this situation going. Energy for Pisces in their person. Okay, you got the 5 of claws. The 4 of claws, I'm sorry. And this is the 4 of cups. Oh, this is the 4 of swords. I'm confused. Don't let that bother you, okay? Someone wants to heal this situation in the heart of it. I'm hearing I didn't mean it. I never meant to hurt you, disrespect you, let you down, embarrass you, right? Whatever happened, whatever you need to heal from throughout this situation. This 4 of claws represents an apology, a period of rest, to something for you to think about. Okay, someone may have done something to hurt you. They don't want to lose you. You at that point where that was the straw that broke the camel's back. We're done. It's over. And they want to heal it. They want to get back on the right path. They want to find a way. They ready to change, to do anything to keep you there. They want forgiveness. They want you to heal from whatever pain or damage they've caused. I feel like this 4 of swords is an apology from them. In hopes that you had time to think about it and want to move forward with them too. King of claws. King of claws. King of swords. And when I look at this, it's like you see the claw in the shadows, right? And it's as if something's coming for him. And he believes that this cross is going to save him. Or that he can ward off any spirit or evil. Okay? But this King of Swords is someone who's very knowledgeable. Someone who knows truth. Someone with a great mind's logic. Someone who operates strictly off what they know, what they can prove. What they've investigated, what they've researched, what they've found out. And this is someone sort of a gatekeeper type that don't mention it, that don't speak on it, right? So this person is very strategic, okay? They may have used religion on you. They may have used your spirituality against you. This is no fool, okay? They were manipulating somewhere around your spirituality, right? The gatekeeper, the one who has the knowledge and don't share it. So I feel like this person, the way they hurt you, they were mind fucking you. Okay, they were playing mind games with you. They were working on your religious or spiritual upbringing, like something from the other realms. Like who sent you, right? Like who sent this person? Okay, I feel the energy of a narcissist with this Aquarius energy, narcissistic type of energy. Where I'm going to come and play mind games with you. I'm going to use your own religion or spirituality against you. Okay, almost as if it's, the energy to slow you from your path, to stir you in a different direction from the path you were supposed to be going in. Okay, and that's why I want to mention it, because it's like, be very careful, Pisces, with these people you deal with, because love is the way for you, right? Relationships, togetherness, you trust people, with your heart, and you've come across people who ain't been so good, who ain't deserved the place you placed them in. That's what right? This is why you could be feeling the energy of walking away, and this person trying to come strong. Use your spirituality, use your religion, whatever it takes to keep you to stay. But also, I want to apologize. I want you to heal from it. I'm willing to change. I'm willing to find the right direction. I'm going to turn into your spirit animal, right? Because like I told you, the chariot. Yes, let's go. I'm finna turn into this werewolf, right? The moon is out. I'm finna turn, right? I got to become who you need me to be, right? This person has like tricks, magic, okay? Like they can transform into, they know what you need. They know who you need. They know how to give it to you, but they only want to give it to you now that you're trying to make an exit, or now that things ain't the same. But it's narcissistic. It's manipulation. It's mind games. It's I'm playing on you. I'm preying on you so that you won't accomplish whatever mission you came here to do for your soul's journey. So it's more like a spiritual battle, but I'm going to beat you up physically. I'm going to mind stroke you physically, so, and I'm going to use religion, spirituality, right? It's weird. If you understand it, let me know. Okay, the Eight of Castles, which is the Eight of Pentacles. And it looked like somebody's focused on reaching their highest point, or breaking through something, breaking free from something. Okay, this may be your energy. Eight of Pentacles. And it's like, I feel like I'm in a prison. Look at it. Like I'm in a prison. I live in this big castle, because I ain't going to say this big, beautiful house. But we all know the castle is worth something. The castle has many things, many ancient pictures, statues, it just, the way it's built, what it's built out of, how strong and structured it is, right? I have all these things in the physical. I have these material things, but somehow I still feel trapped. I feel like I'm in prison, and I'm focused on breaking free from it. I'm focused on breaking free from the mind control, the manipulation, right? What's challenging this situation for Pisces in their person? And it's the King of Castles, the King of Pentacles. Okay? And this Mr. Casil don't feel. But it seems as if he's taking action. Like he's not happy. He's angry. He's at war. He's ready to fight for something. Okay? That means he feels. That means he's been tested. That means he has to open up. See how his jacket is open? Chest out. Okay? This is someone who still tries to act manly, or if they're feminine, they have a lot of masculine energy. Someone who they have a lot of feminine qualities, but they try to be manly, not that they're gay or anything. It's just their makeup, and it's as if you're forcing them to fight. You're forcing them to show their hand. You're forcing them to show you what you really mean to them. So they have to open up. And that's what the challenge is, or was. What's crossing the energy? The Fool. The Fool. Someone has found another way. Someone is trusting in themselves or trusting in something. Someone's spiritual awareness or religious factors are at an all-time high. Okay? This Fool represents, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know where I'm going to end up. I don't know how this is going to end. I don't know. But I trust in what I feel. And I'm moving forward on that. This is the new beginning. To trust yourself. Whatever your intuition is telling you. Whatever you're feeling led to. Trust it. When it comes to this situation. And this person. Okay? Because I see the 9 of claws like right under it. And it's as if someone's taking off the mask. Right? I'm facing my fears. I'm finna show you my ugly face. I'm going to show you my ugly truth. So this is like somebody got to be real. Right? Or you see the truth in them. And they were afraid for you to see them for who they were. They had no choice but to come out. They have no choice but to open up. King of Pentacles. Let's just say they rich. They got money. They got this way about them where they secure. They ain't broke. Right? And but I gotta show you my truth. I can't hide it behind my material things. I can't hide it behind, what I have. What life or the world tell you my worth is. Truth is, you see me for who I am. Right? You see me for who I am. I can't wear this mask around you anymore. You've learned me. Right? That's why you walking away, because what you see ain't what you want. The true nature of a person, what lives inside a person, that ain't what you want out of this person. I don't know what they showed you, but whatever you see is the ugly truth. And that's not what you want. So you got to trust. And what your body's telling you, what your intuition is telling you, what your gut instincts are telling you. Right? You got to fight against the narcissist who trying to keep you trapped to follow the path they want you to follow. The one who tries to spiritually or religiously manipulate you, to play on what you believe in, to play mind games with you, to distract you from something. And it's like, I got this big castle, I got this big house, we got all these things, but I'm not happy here. Because you're not who I thought you were, or I see you now for who you are, and I don't like the person I see. Therefore, how'd it go? Don't go. I'll change. I'll become your spirit animal. I'll guide you. Right? I want you to heal. I want you to forgive me. Shit like that. So let's keep going, because yeah. Okay, so we got this chariot. Forward movement. Moving on together. Okay? Leaving me is not an option. And we got the 7 of Castles, which is the 7 of Pentacles. So somebody feels like they invested too much into you to let one thing tear you apart. Okay? So that's why the Chariot is here, because they won't move forward with you because they feel like they put a lot into this connection. And there's no way you could just walk away after I invested so much into it. Right? I want to get my investment's worth. And they don't feel like they've reached that out of you. So therefore, in their mind, you can't go nowhere. You have to stay in their mind. Okay? The Ace of Crips. The Ace of Cups, right? You have to stay because I love you. I could be anything you want me to be, right? I got to open up my heart. They got to show you some love somehow. That's what they feel they need to do. Think something they had the power to do the whole time. But they hid it. They kept it concealed. And every time something go down or go wrong or go left, they want to open up a little bit. They want to give you what you want a little bit. They can't flood you with it for whatever reason. Whatever they feel they invested into you. They ain't invest enough. That's all I'm saying. They didn't invest enough and they know it. But what are they investing in? Sucking your energy dry, taking your youthful years, distracting you from your design course, knocking you off track spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. What are they investing in? Because love, even though this the Ace of Crips, the Ace of Cups, barely, right? So Pisces, you got this Temperance right here. And this up here, I believe that says Jubilee. And I'm trying to connect with what that means for me because it's something spiritual. And I'm going to look it up after this. The true definition of Jubilee. You know, I know it's been coming across my radar lately. I've been interested in Jubilee furniture, you know, and it's really nice. But let me get back on track, okay? Because I was going to go somewhere else. But Temperance, right? What I say, that looks like they got a cane, and it's like I'm staring into the eyes of whatever's on this cane, maybe a snake. But look into the windows of your soul, trying to go deep in there, right? Because this person can see, right, something about your soul that they're connected to or want to connect to or want to distract, right? Temperance represents balance. It represents being on the same path. It represents patience. You know what I'm saying? It represents also testing the waters. So you've been testing this person's patience, right? Because whatever narcissistic behavior, whatever manipulation, whatever spiritual or religious attacks, whatever they do to try to come at you, all is to throw you off course. And everything that they throw at you, it slows you down, but it don't break you down. No matter how narcissistic, manipulating, abusive this person is, they can't break you. They don't like that. They can't let you win. It's a battle. Who's going to win? Who's going to lose? And they want to keep the upper hand. If you ghost, be on your Pisces and shit, just ghost, go away, you know, never fuck with them again, leave them no closure, silently remove yourself, they can't handle it. So they got to follow you. They have to give you little love here. They have to prey on your spiritual or religious, you know, upbringing or whatever, you know, to try to maintain control, to keep things flowing in the direction that they wanted to go here with the Temperance. Because you keep testing them and you test them and you test them, and they have to monitor, right? The gatekeeper, the King of Swords. I got to outsmart you. I have to think. I have to watch you. I have to pay attention to you. I have to, you know, study you, to learn you, to know how to manipulate you, what you care about, what you love. Okay? Love, right? Be careful with relationships in this next season. I know you will, right? You're going to be able to recognize someone who's not meant for you, and you won't have to go through these experiences. So the Temperance here. Why is Temperance here for Pisces in their person? Okay. And you got the Two of Candles. And it's all, everything's about the Two of Castles, not candles, castles, which is the Two of Pentacles. And everything is about balance. It's about, you want to be happy, take responsibility for your happiness. You want to be happy, find the right path that's best for you, not what's best for what someone thinks is best for you. Okay? Something about this makes me feel like you have to go within. You got to take responsibility for yourself, for your happiness, for the path you take, for the people you choose. Right? Because it seems like with this situation, it's a lot of responsibility. It's like you walking on pins and needles every damn day or something, you know. And it's Two of Pentacles. It's like the lights are on, right? The door is open. You're free to choose. Okay? Free to choose. No matter if they chasing Like it seems like they own you. Don't get a break. Around you every day, all day. How, I don't know. But it's your responsibility to take control. Okay? You gotta take control because this person they make you think that they're stronger, but they're not. And they know that they're not. That's why they have to stay on you. That's why they have to study you. That's why they have to use your religion or use your spirituality. That's why they have to do these things, because you're not really trapped. Here with the Eight of Pentacles, you're not really trapped. But I make you put you in the illusion that you are. The door is always open. The door is open. The window's open. You're free to go. But I'm controlling you in ways that, even though the door is open and you're free to go, you're not going to walk out. Right? Narcissist. Okay? Now what came with this Two of Pentacles to the Temperance is the Empress. See, you're worth something. You're of value. You can't control a controller. You can't control someone who's controlling. But you tried to nurture. You tried to, or like I said, I feel like this Temperance is a masculine, but they have feminine qualities. Or no, that's this King of Castles. But I feel the energy of a masculine with feminine qualities who's very controlling, right? Who knows how to nurture, take care, who knows everything that you need, want, hell, right? But only give it to you when they need to, not when you want it or when you desire it, when they need to, right? And the Empress is encouraged to release control. She's encouraged to release the control. See how she's unraveling this mummy, like she's like she's been mummified and she's awakened. She's awakened from this mummy state, from this zombie state. Okay, so I'm feeling a mixture of maybe you and your energy, you and your person's energy. Okay, all I know here is there's a choice that needs to be made. You could continue to nurture this situation and be wrapped up like a mummy, feeling confined and controlled and, just stuck and unable to be free, unable to be yourself. Or you could decide to be happy. The door's open. Your perspective, The Empress is a beautiful card. It's a beautiful thing. You're a beautiful person. But you're not meant to be controlled when you're the one that's in control. That's all I know. Right? But however, whatever, the person wants to apologize. They want to heal this situation because at the end of the day, they still want to be with you. They still want to have some form of control over you. They still want to ride this cycle out with you. They still not ready to release you. Right? They'll use anything to keep you beside them. And with this fourth clause comes the Eight of Candles. The Eight of Wands. Look at all them people in there. Right? And this looks like we going to war. It looks like we going to war. How can I heal when my mind is always at war or always racing? How can I heal when there's so much going on around me, so many things I need to put in perspective? How can I heal when all I think about is moving forward, breaking free, and getting away? And it's like they chasing this Eight of Wands. Everybody at a standstill, but it's like they chasing some type of mind control. Let's see what else. The Seven of Claws. It's the Seven of Swords. And that's like a potion. It's like a potion. Okay? But the Seven of Claws represents something that's hidden. something you may be unaware of, something someone's trying to steal your destiny, your fate, your design course, slow you down from something, keep you under my web, because I have a ulterior motive or some form of intention, or I'm just crazy and like to control, and I love your goodness, I love the light that lives within you, and I'm not that, and I need you, I need your energy, I need to feed off of you. It's like I have the things, you know how like you blinded by material things. Oh, this person got some money, yeah, I'm finna fuck with them, and then you fuck with them and you realize it wasn't worth it, because what's hidden is the darkness that lives within them. Everything that glitter ain't gold. Everything that glitter ain't gold. And this person got the gold, but what's in their soul, what's inside of them, when the clothes come off, when the cars, when you clean everything up and make the house a glass house, and when you see what's inside of it, you don't really like what's in there, but you were lured in by the bling, by the shine, by the light, by the falseness of it. Yeah, the reality is the house is real, the car is real, the money is real, the bling is real, but the soul is dark. And you got played. And you moved too fast. And now you got to heal from it. And this person is attached to you now. And you want to go, and they don't want you to go. So you got to figure out a way out. You got to outsmart the narcissist. Because now they on that religious shit. Now they ain't working on your spiritual side. Right? You a good person. Remember, take the energy how it resonates. It could be them. But you a good person. For real, at the end of the day. And you think about the way you move and how you do things. Because you don't really want to hurt nobody. You don't really want no negative karma coming back to you. None of that. You ain't trying to destroy a person. You're just trying to get the fuck on up out of there. Right? And this person always coming with that bullshit to get you thinking on another level. Get you thinking on another level. Right? Doubting yourself and shit. Questioning your intuition. That's all they do. Get you to question your intuition. Ace of Claws. But you got to be able to see through that. Ace of Swords. You got to know who you are. You got to find the clarity within oneself. You got to know what you believe is true. It's real. And you got to learn how to cut through the bullshit, the narcissistic behavior, the manipulation, the control. You got to learn how to cut through it. Okay? You got to be able to see shit for what it is. And you do. And you don't like what you see. You do not like what you see. Once the makeup comes off. Once the excitement wears off. You know, once you dig into a motherfucker's soul and see them for who they are, you don't like what you see. Justice. Look at all these balance cards out here. It's about fairness. It's about going from within, checking yourself. Where have you went wrong? What did you do wrong? What did you do right? What do you do from this point on, now that you're aware, now that you see? Because this justice card look like he been knocked across the head and he's all bandaged and taped up. Look like somebody just, he almost unmummified, right? Yeah, Pisces. You got to make a clear decision on what you want to do and how you want to move. And you can't let nobody use religion or spirituality to control you either. Okay? Eight of Castles. You have to focus on your way out, I guess. You know? Have to focus on how you're going to break free from this. How you're going to build something better. And you got the Page of Castles. And remember when I talked about how Pisces ghosts, the Page of Castles, the Page of Pentacles, don't nobody. The Page of Pentacles is a ghost. The Page of Pentacle got all type of shit going on. The Page of Pentacle, you don't even know how they make all these things happen. You ain't even know they was the one that was making things happen. So somebody doesn't have a lot of belief in you, not a lot of faith in you, because they don't realize how much responsibility you take on. They don't know how you know the ins and outs of everything that's going on around you, how close you pay attention, how you done took over certain things, how you run certain things now. They forget about that part. They forgot about that part, Pisces. So you could be focused on, I don't want to say taking this person down, but making your great escape. Only taking what you can carry. Because you only got a little glass jar of something, right? I don't know if it's a brain in there. But with the Ace of Swords, it's clarity. I know what to do. I know how to move. Because don't nobody see me when I move, right? Because this person's so in their mind thinking that they got mind control over you. Like I said, the doors is open, the windows is open, and they think your ass won't never walk out. But they're wrong. You're going to ghost this person. And you're going to leave them not knowing with no answers. And that's what's going to kill this narcissist. That's what's going to fuck their head right on up. That's why they chasing you. That's why they want to catch up with you. That's why they want to work things out. Because they can't believe you beat them at their own game. They need some form of closure. They need to hear it. They need to talk about it. They need to try to fix it. They need to try to make it right. Because they want to get in a position where they can beat you. You could go, but I got to beat you before you go. I can't let you leave a winner. You can't leave here a winner. Not on my watch. But you outsmarting them. The Lover shows up. Choice is yours. It's up, like I said, you the one got to make a decision. You could choose to stay and suppress everything that's really bothering you internally and live falsely, letting the world still believe that, the bling is, we still living a good life. But look, deep down in that is hollow. It's hollow. It's like the invisible man. It's hollow. If I ain't wrapped in mummy, you can't see me, right? So I'm hiding something, right? Hide the true darkness of myself. But the choice is yours. The Lover's card is about choices. You could choose to stay or you could choose to go. You could choose. King of Pentacles in the challenge. It's like a war, right? I said it feels like this person was at war because it's hard for me to open up. It's hard for me to be vulnerable, emotionally expressive, right? I'm chasing you down, but I haven't found you yet. I ain't found you yet because I'm wearing my heart on my sleeve now because you disappeared somehow, right? I'm losing you. I had to catch up with you. Got to find you. Look, he looked like he on the go, and it's the Hierophant. He looked like he riding in some wagon with his light shining looking. How am I going to find Pisces? Right? And look, you could have been dating some type of priest, someone who's very religious themselves or something like that. Because this the Hierophant, someone who always want to talk that, I was finna say cockamamie bullshit to you. You know what I'm saying? About religion and about spirituality. Someone who may be deep into it, but nowadays it just sounds like the same old drag. Somebody who probably try to use this stuff as a form of control, right? Okay, this person's committed to finding you. They're committed to finding you, seeking you out. I don't know if you're hiding from this person, but they need their closure. The Hierophant also speaks of counsel. Come talk to me. You could have talked to me. You tell me all your little secrets. You tell me what's behind door number 1. Why didn't you let me know that you was going to ghost me like that? Why didn't you let me know I didn't have the type of control over you that I thought I had? They need answers. The Ten of Crips. This the Ten of Cups. And their happily ever after is over. You've ghosted them. Their happily ever after is over. Or yours. This is the energy, Pisces. Let's get a practical self-care oracle to close out the reading. Well, let me see what's crossing it first. I'm moving too fast. Oh, shit. It's that nigga. Oh, so sorry. It's that person again. Right? The Nine of Swords. The mask is off. They couldn't hide who they were. You didn't like what you saw, so you got up through. This confirmation. The Nine of Claws. Nine of Swords. This is their biggest fear coming true. And they were your biggest fear. So you had to get up through. Right? So let's get a practical self-care oracle, Pisces. To close out the reading. Okay? Avoid toxic people. I mean, come on. Avoid toxic people. Hanging out with people who will uplift your spirit. Hang out with people who will uplift your spirit and not bring it down. That's just plain and simple, self-explanatory, right? And you know, it just looks like you're resisting. You're blocking anything that's no longer serving you. That's the energy. I hope it resonates. Let's get a word from the chakra wisdom to promote positivity, to see what chakra needs to be worked on, or to simply get an inspirational quote we could say to ourselves each and every day. Look how the universe works, Pisces. You got the fourth chakra, and this is the heart chakra, and this one is relevant to compassion and forgiveness, because you're a good person. I mean, but you got to have discernment, right? So, I have compassion for myself and for those around me. I let go of anger, resentment, and torments from the past, and I do not give my power away to those involved. Forgiveness is a gift I give to myself. I forgive myself for the things I feel I could have done differently in the past, and I remind myself that my response could not have been any more evolved than it was at the time. I am compassionate to those in need, as this shows them that they are not alone. I practice this by listening, sharing, understanding, and being of service. Compassion and forgiveness is the positive energy. If you're new to my channel and you like this video, go ahead, hit that like or subscribe button. For those of you who are returning, thank you for your continued support. And remember that your comments are always welcome. This is all I have, Pisces. As always, be safe, be blessed, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.